Now you might be thinking that what is basically React.js and how is it different from JavaScript and why should we prefer to React.js over JavaScript and what is basically the difference between React.js and JavaScript. So I will give all the answers in this single tutorial. So without wasting any time, let's get started and move to our laptop screen. Now, first let me have a brief introduction about React.js, and here I am typing React.js, and if I click the official website of React.js, and here you can see it is saying that the library for web and native user interfaces. It is just saying that React is a library for building web applications or native user interfaces. So what is React basically? So if I type on learn React and if I click on any link here, you can see that without loading we are moved to our other page. So in other words, React is also known as a single page website. You can here see that it is not being loaded for even a single time. So that's the React basically, which is a single page website. And in the same way, if I type here any other website which is created in HTML CSS, I'm just typing by a bat. If I enter here, this is the first website which is in Pakistan, and if I click here, the sportstore.pk, and here you can see if we click on any neighbor, that refresher is being loaded for every time. Just you have to focus on that refresher because this website is not created in React.js, but it is created in HTML and CSS. That's why the refresher is being loaded. Now let me have more detailed introduction about React.js, JavaScript, and the difference between React.js and JavaScript and why we should use React.js. So here is the introduction of React.js and JavaScript. It is saying that React.js and JavaScript are essential for building modern web applications. It means both of these are used for building modern web applications. Now, what is React basically? React is a component-based library of JavaScript and it has a virtual DOM. And of course, you will understand what is DOM when we do the practical starting. But at this tutorial, I will have an introduction of React.js, and if someone would ask you what is React.js, then you might have the answer of their question. So here it is saying that declarative programming, it promotes declarative styles of programming. So in the other way, if we see what is JavaScript, JavaScript is a scripting language and it has dynamic content and it is client-side programming and it has the server-side capabilities of loading. So here is the advantage of React.js over JavaScript. In the React.js, if we create a component, we can use it multiple times, mean a component is reusable. and it has improved performance of JS and large and active community. Of course, it have a large community. If you have any question or any error in React.js which you are not going to understand that what is that error basically, you will simply copy and paste that error on the Google, and you will see there is a huge community on Google. And also React is easy to learn as compared to JavaScript. Now, improved user experience with React.js. It is faster loading as compared to JavaScript, and it has smooth transitions, and it has interactive elements that it can dynamically work with the user interfaces. And here is the last thing, which is why choose React.js over JavaScript. It has better performance as compared to JavaScript, and for the developer experience, and here it is saying user experience and scalability. Of course, it has more scalability as compared to JavaScript.